I have been in the postal sphere for the past 8 months or so, and there's been a multitude of curiosities that come through the mail, strange things you see out there in the world. And this is a video about some of those sites. Maybe I'll do another one, it'll be fun. So, not something I routinely buy, although I have had quite a few of these things. Vitamin waters. I believe Coca-Cola owns them, Big Corp. They taste alright, but I have my skepticism. Of course, it's called Essential Orange. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. And then you have folks that maybe don't get seen. Need a second flag. Double up. Gotta double it up. Gotta make sure that you fill the box. Gotta make sure that the wasps know where to start up a new hive. This. Dude. Casinos, gambling of all sorts. It is dégoûtant. How can we behave this way? This is glaringly gross, and I vomit at the notion that this is going on today. People are so perverse in their habits. It's amazing that there can be so much information out there on how disgusting this habit is. Yet here we are with a myriad of pamphlets and mail that invite you on these devilish carnival like engagements. Yuck. Patooey. Alright, these were little cards I handed out this past week. Came in the DPS, the direct mail. And of course, Transamerica, privacy notice correspondence. Is there anything going on with that logo? Capstone-y? I don't know. So bizarre. Such a bizarre place that we live in. Why do we have to deal with this? Why do we have to deal with this crap? And then here we go. Let's see. Urgent. Help. Feed elderly Jews struggling to survive. Just 83 cents. 8 plus 3 equals 11. Like those Twin Towers and the dancing Israelis and etc., etc. A day can help fill a pantry and feed a Holocaust. Holocaust is equal to 33, as we well know. Survivor for a month. Alright, I think this bruised around her eye for some reason, but you can still, that's not what it looks like, as you can probably tell. She's chuckling. Oh, those dumb goyim. Those silly goya. Something along those lines. They don't know how, you don't know how enslaved we are in that sense. But a lot of us seem to know, but there's nothing you can do about it. You can't control it. There's no true way to. So you have to give in to what you can control in your intimate and felt surroundings. It is rare to find truth in these days, yet truth is all around if you know how to look for it. If you glean with fresh eyes and a perspective unbound. And then this infuriated me. Okay. This came in some magazines, handed those out. Black bear paws, photographed during a den visit while the bear was sedated for research purposes, were made for walking, and depending on the season and purpose, they can cover some ground. Bears will take anywhere from 2-mile strolls to 40-mile treks. Whoa, big whoa, man. That's amazing information. I would have never figured that just by watching them behave out there in the wilds, or heck, they're prevalent in suburbs to these days. Get your walking paws on. You may not hit 40 miles, but you are sure to soak up all nature has to offer. What will you discover? Does anybody else see how grossly, just how disgusting this is? You sedate a bear so you can tell us this generic bullshit information about how far they can walk? This is the world we live in. It's disgusting. How would you feel if you were sedated? Like the whole alien idea or whatever. That's the closest equivalent I can think of in this situation, where they're sedating us and then experimenting on us and seeing how we can behave and so forth. It's disgusting. This is disgusting. And then I immediately thought of Ed, Edd and Eddy, the Jawbreakers. There's no way this is real. And return enclosed stickers, the African Mercy, stickers for a child receiving surgery. Those look like jet black eyes. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I'll say Jawbreaker. Maybe I'm insensitive, but I see a lot of orange in that. Weird shit. And then, of course, the 33 lion. Well, I guess technically there's a fourth at the top there, but 3 prominent. And at 33 Mutual Omaha Plaza is this insurance company. And it's a lion, just like ING is another insurance company, is an orange lion in that case. In insurance, I mean, how much can you really barter a policy? I mean, it's fairly straightforward. What are you actually doing as an insurance agent? Is that a job? Just like a banker, it's like you're moving money around. But I suppose anything could be taken to this light. What I do, I deliver mail. I'm floating in midair, bringing junk to people, mostly junk. Occasionally you'll get a heartfelt letter sent from a friend, but those are rare. That's not a good thing. We need to make a change in that regard and call out all this ridiculous nonsense and end this grotesque, garish looking parade that we see. It's a slow moving parade, and it's always been there in a way. But by abstaining from bad habits, certainly its shackles will yield. So, what are we going to do here? What's next? We'll see. Come around sometime soon, and we'll see what's going on in the world. All right. Hope you're having a good day, evening, afternoon, twilight, early morn. Wherever you're at, I hope you are in a state of relaxing, calming, soothing being, knowing that you are a unique conduit in this electrical field of life, and there's something that you have to offer in every day in a new, unique way, and you have a story unlike anybody else. You're one of a kind, and sometimes when we come together, we can make some good positive electricity. I've learned a lot over the years. I see the androgynous aspect, but I also recognize there's good people of all shapes and sizes and orientations. We must know this. We know this at heart. Yet, there is this grotesque beast in the way that doesn't seem to fade or falter with every given day. But how else can we change if not through acknowledgement and seizure of the beast? And the beast is not a literal one, of course, but it is a spiritual warfare, a spiritual beast that irks us and brings us down, and there's much we can do about it. that we are aware we are in spiritual warfare, and we must be strong. This is a crazy world, man. And we have a lot to offer to it. And maybe, just maybe, our conduit can come together, disperse and share, come together, disperse and share into eternity. Always finding something new, always finding something peculiar out there. And then, maybe, just maybe, we'll see a space where all beings may be at peace. Alright. See you later.